033, Harkins Recreational Phase 1 be awarded to North Shore Construction Limited in the amount of $207,156.50, HST included, and that the mayor and clerk be authorized to execute a contract in furtherance of this award.
Thank you, Councillor Johnson. Seconded by Councillor King. On that one, on the question, Councillor Johnston.
Thank you, Deputy. I am very pleased and quite frankly proud to see us get started on the Harkins Recreational Hub. It is indeed hallowed ground in the former town of Newcastle and will serve a very productive and pleasurable purpose for kids of all ages in the former town of Newcastle. I also would be remiss not to comment on our other recreational hub, which is well underway in the former town of Chatham, and it too is a critical phase to our outdoor recreational strategy. I'd like to thank the staff and my colleagues for bringing this forward into realization, and it is indeed a step forward for our outdoor recreational facilities in the city of Miramichi. Thank you, Merci.
Thank you, Councillor Johnston. Any other further comments or questions? Councillor DePlacy.
Question ultimately for the Director of Recreation, and connected to the skate park that we have currently, and I know it's not part of this plan in general, but the broad question is, I've noticed that usage is down in that particular park, and I'm just wondering how we measure kind of these casual recreation infrastructures in terms of usage, right? Like hockey numbers, we have them, baseball numbers, we have them, but we're building casual recreation spaces. How are we kind of evaluating usage and responding to it? But that's a question I can ask at the standing committee, but just something to, yeah, in terms of before we get to kind of the next phase, validating some of those needs assessments.
Very good. Manager, Mike? Excuse me, Noel, excuse me.
The director's, he's not here and he was unavoidable. He indicated, however, and I think it's relevant because you'll see the 370 was the budget and 207 was the estimate. On top of what you see there, there is also court surfacing, signage, site amenities, garbage cans, recycling cans, and benches that probably going to spend another $100,000. So while the thing talks about the tendered amount, that money will be used to buy things that we don't necessarily have to publicly tender because of the individual amounts. Okay.
Okay, very good. We do look forward to that. Any other? Councillor Harris.
Yeah, thank you, Deputy Mayor. Just to, I know it came up here a few weeks ago or months ago, I guess, time goes by fast. Councillor Placey wanted to make sure he had good basketball nets, and he would have found out tonight at a River Hoops meeting, but we're both missing it, but they were ordered yesterday. So River Hoops was proud to partner for $10,000 to buy 2 new nets for that facility. So that was good for Mr. Placey.
Okay, thank you, Councillor Harris. Any other comments or questions? And seeing none, we do have a motion from Councillor Johnson, seconded by Councillor King. We'll call that to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. To the contrary? That motion is carried.